Okay, we're going to try this. I'm using the cell phone video for the probably only about the third time, so hopefully this will work and it'll upload okay. I wanted to show you guys this in case you cared. This is the stove that I use on board. I just got this little stove. I was searching for one that was not pressurized. If you notice, it has a tank up high here, and this is an alcohol burning stove, which I use on a sailboat. Alcohol is probably the most common fuel used on sailboat stoves because, you know, you're not hooked to the shore power for electric all the time. So what we do, because this is not pressurized, it's gravity fed. This is a little dipper and it's alcohol in it, and this is like, oops, I gotta watch where I'm aiming. You push this down and it leaks out into this little pan. And this is to start the stove. This is what I go through to start the stove. Alright, so that leaks into the pan. It runs down, if you can see, all the way to this other end back there. And that is underneath the burner. Now I'm going to put that back in. Don't mind the mess. It's been working boat here lately. So now that alcohol is run down underneath the burner. Now what makes this work, and I'm going to show you, is that you have to heat the burner up so that it vaporizes the alcohol and turns it into a gas instead of a liquid. So here's how we do that. Don't be afraid. I was the first time. Actually, the first time I lit this was out on the dock with a fire extinguisher handy because I wasn't sure what to expect. Because this is an old stove. It was made in Sweden. It's called a punker is the name. Now you can see it is burning on the tray. Now the heat all goes up, so there's no danger. That's wood underneath it, but no danger to the wood underneath. In fact, I've lit it several times. I've used it quite a lot here, and it doesn't even get warm underneath there. And what it's doing is it's burning and lighting around that burner right here. Okay, that's with the burner. And now normally, if I wasn't showing this on video, I would actually put the pan on there because it will start preheating whatever's in the pan, which is nothing right now. But it would start preheating the water or whatever you're heating up just from this. But what we're trying to do, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but you can hear a little hissing when it starts to turn to vapor, the alcohol that's coming down the tube back here and being fed in. And then you open up this valve, oops, right there. Now as that burns up, you have to wait until it's just about burned up. When they designed this, they put exactly the amount of alcohol capacity in that little tray that it takes to heat the burner up. Otherwise, if you do it too early, it makes a really ugly flame because it's not totally vaporized, so you're getting a lot of liquid in the bowl underneath there. So it takes, what are we, about almost 3 minutes with the talking. Normally this would be about maybe 2 minutes into it to light it. And as that starts to go down, now I'm going to crack it open. Boom. And if I waited until that flame was almost completely out, it would actually just start right up as a nice clean blue flame. I didn't wait quite that long because I don't want this video to get too long. And then what is in the pan down there will very quickly burn up, and it'll just stop. And you can see now it's getting up to temperature. See how clean that is? It's getting more and more blue. It'll go almost clear. In fact, and there, it just burned out the rest of what's in that pan there. I'm going to wiggle that pan. That pan is completely empty and dry now. And there, and we just adjust it. And it'll make all kinds of heat. It works really well. Actually, I'm not sure what the heat capacity of alcohol is. I'm sure some of my engineering friends could tell me. Oops, it's not all the way heated up because it's getting... There we go. You got to let it finish heating up. Normally I have a pan on it, and that kind of helps too. Holds the heat down against it. Right there we go. And that's how it's done. On board Aurora. Have a great day.